Welcome to your final day of your self-paced finance and career class. Today we're going to be focusing on budgeting. All right, now that we have our career, which we did yesterday, now we're going to make sure that we spend our money wisely. A couple of things to look at. Fixed expenses. Fixed expenses are expenses that occur every single month for the same exact amount. So we have some examples down here for you. All right, then we have variable expenses. Variable expenses, they either randomly happen or they're harder to predict, okay, in terms of what the amount's going to be. So, for example, the electric bill may be very high in the summer and the winter months, but not very high in the spring and the fall, okay? So they're harder to gauge. So what you guys are, so with a budget, this is very important. Make sure you're honest with yourself. Don't budget $20 a month for movies when you go twice a week because you aren't going to be able to do it. Okay. Here is a nice graphic for you guys to take a look at, and it kind of shows you what percentage of your income should go to what category. Okay. And then it has a nice breakdown on there. And that's not 100% true. So, for example, if you live in New York City, about 50% of your income would go towards housing. But for the most part, these are some really great percentages to try to hit. All right, so for the activity today, you're going to assume that you are completely done with all the education needed. All right, so 25, if you're going to be a doctor, you may actually have to be a little older than that. All right, and what you have to remember is that everybody's different. So everybody's going to have a different lifestyle. They're going to be drawn towards different things. But again, be honest with yourself. A question that people ask is, can I have a significant other or roommate help with bills? The answer is yes, because this is your life. All right. So if you're going to have that in your real life, or you hope to, plan to, whatever it is, then yes, you can. Okay. So you're going to open up this Google Sheet and make a copy of it. And then we're going to be doing lots and lots of research. So this right here is the Google Sheet that you're going to be working off of. So right up here, last class, I said that I was going to be a teacher, which I am. And I was a kindergarten teacher, and it made something like 59,000 is my guess. We're going to type that in right here in cell B4. I have a formula already in there to actually take out your taxes. So though I'm going to be making 59,000, I only have $46,000 to spend in my year. Okay. You'll notice that I have two columns here, the per month and per year. For our fixed expenses, it's really easy because you can just multiply them all by 12 to get the per year. But the reason why I have it broken down like that is more for our variable expenses. So for example, I might go a few months without buying clothing and then all of a sudden go crazy with clothing. So I have a yearly kind of number in my head of what I should be spending for clothing. All right. Please note that if you do plan on having children, children cost about $13,000 on average per year. All right. Now, this is the total. So, and I have formulas in here. So as you start plugging in your numbers, you're going to see what your totals are. So I can only spend $46,000. So this number right here in my total cannot be larger than 46,000 because otherwise I'm spending money that I don't have. All right, which means that you may have to adjust your lifestyle. So either find a different occupation, or you might have to look at having a roommate. All right. And again, this is just reiterating that you're going to be looking through the internet to find places. For example, you need to find a house to either rent or buy. There's a mortgage calculator, I believe, that I put on there. If not, search for it. So see approximately what your monthly incomes, your monthly expenses would be. All right. And as always, once you finish, please make sure you upload it into the Google Classroom. Have fun. Enjoy.